Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to you students. I hope you're doing well in this MRO. Okay, so for history, we will learn about new topic. Okay, why did events in the Gulf matter? Where is my wait now? Interruptions. Why did events in the Gulf matter? C 1917 to 2000. What means by C? C means by circa. C-I-R-C-A, circa. Okay, circa means that is in Latin word. Okay, circa means around. Okay, in English it means around. So why did events in the Gulf matter around 1970 to 2000? So these events or this war happened during this time 1970 to 2000. So this war was between Iraq and Iran. Okay, it was between Saddam Hussein and Ayatollah Khomeini, okay, for Iran. So this war was quite famous, okay, and for me it was quite interesting events that happened in this world, because it was between two Muslim countries but different ideology. One with Sunni ideology and another one with Shiite ideology. I call it ideology because um, because because it's ideology. I'm sorry. So our world, why did events in the Gulf matter, and our will, why was Saddam Hussein able to come to power in Iraq? So what is Gulf means? Gulf means is like a shape. Okay, Gulf shape is like what it called um a shape of the all the countries is what we also call it as a Persian Gulf, okay, or Arabian Gulf. So let's look at our topic. Or before that, okay, before that, if you have your textbook with you, you can open page 147. Okay, 147. So our focus point for this topic, okay, our subtopic, we have five important points, five important focus point in this subtopic. You need to know, why was Saddam Hussein able to come to power in Iraq? What was the nature of Saddam Hussein's rule in Iraq, the character, his character? Why was there a revolution in Iran in 1979? What were the causes and the consequences of Iran-Iraq war in 1980 to 1988? And why did the first... So, guys, okay, why was Saddam Hussein able to come to power in Iraq? So first we need to know the background of Iraq, okay? So the background of Iraq is ancient land of Mesopotamia, one of the oldest civilization in the world. All right, so we have previously I told you we had four ancient civilization, four most famous ancient civilization. Okay, there were a lot of ancient civilization back then. Aztec civilization, what else? Olmec civilization, but these four civilization were the famous one. Okay, so ancient land of Mesopotamia. Oh, sorry. Before that, four oldest civilization: Mesopotamian civilization, Indus civilization, ancient China civilization, and ancient Egypt civilization. So Mesopotamia is one of the oldest civilization. So you can see from this picture. Okay, this is Mesopotamia. Okay, and then this is Iraq, this is Iran. Okay, it's very near to each other. So what means by Gulf? Okay, this is the Gulf. This is the Persian Gulf. You see, is a south from Saudi Arabia extending to Iran. Okay, so this is what we call Gulf. That's why we call it Gulf War. Okay, we call it Persian Gulf or Arabic Gulf. Okay, so in 7 AD, okay, what means by AD? As I told you previously, we have AD and BC. What means by BC? Before Christ. And AD means Anno Domini. It is in Latin word, okay, Anno Domini, or we call it after Christ. So the line of Iraq was invaded by the Arabs, and its people adopted the language Arabic and religion Islam. So British mandate. So during 1900, Iraq was actually 3 provinces under Turkish Empire. So after the First World War, Turkish Empire was broken up. 3 provinces were combined as a League of Nations mandate under Treaty of Sevres. So before this, okay, Iraq was controlled or was under Turkish Empire. But after the First World War, Iraq was given to the League of Nations because of the Treaty of Sevres. So why League of Nations wanted this Iraq? Because the main reason why they wanted Iraq because of oil. Okay, so why League of Nations wanted to have Iraq? Because of oil, and oil was really, expensive back then. Next, all right, King Faisal. Okay, in 1921. Okay, what is the connection of King Faisal with this Iran-Iraq war? Right, in 1921, okay, League of Nations invited King Faisal, member of a leading Arab family in Middle East, to become king of Iraq and head of the new government. So the reason, because they need collaborators. What means by collaborators? Collaborators. Okay. What means by collaborators? Partner. Okay, why this British or League of Nations need partner? Okay, because British realized that they could not run the country on their own because of the revolution 1920. So this revolution 1920 is this Arabic people, okay, Iraq people, okay, they are they were not satisfied with League of Nations. Okay, they wanted to govern their country by themselves. So because of this revolution 1920, there's a rebellion. Okay, so League of Nations invited King Faisal. Okay, why? Because they thought that if this Arab family become king of Iraq and head of new government, Arab people, Iraq people will listen to him. Okay, so that's why they invited King Faisal. So British kept control of Iraq foreign policy and kept 2 air bases, okay, in Basra and Baghdad. Okay, the name of the place where they kept 2 air bases. Baghdad is the capital of Iraq. Okay, so they still control the oil. So in this topic, you should know the reason, okay, why League of Nations interested in Iraq. Okay, why League of Nations interested in Iraq, and why they invited King Faisal to become member of leading Arab family in the Middle East. Okay, so I think that's all for now. Okay, you just need to know why King Faisal involved in this matter, and how League of Nations got Iraq. Okay, because of Turkish Empire. Turkish Empire broken up, and then the 3 provinces in Iraq was under League of Nations under Treaty of Sevres. So that's all. And then you should know Iraq also had oil, a lot of oil. So the main reason of League of Nations why they wanted to control the Iraq, because of oil.